Hi guys, welcome to Evelyn's Oven. I am excited today because I'm finally going to cook my little white pumpkin. One of the first videos that I made, I showed you guys my little white pumpkin that I wanted to do something with. Here it is, right here. This is it. And so I microwave this for about 12 minutes to get it nice and soft. It's still pretty hot to the touch. I like to make it, let it cool down first. But I can just pull this stem right off. So I was thinking that, I love the little white pumpkin. They do sell individual little white pumpkins at the store. But I wanted to try this one first, so what I'm thinking of making is creamed spinach and filled pumpkin, white pumpkin. I think both of these flavors will go really good with one another. For the creamed spinach, I had already made some, but I realized that it probably wouldn't be enough to fill this pumpkin, but then I'm not too sure. So I have my pan over there. I have my butter, a quarter cup of butter, about 4 cloves of minced garlic. I have about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. I don't know if this is quite a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. A little bit under that, I think. And then I have nutmeg and applewood smoked bacon bits. Now these aren't real, this is not real bacon. Oh, the lid's open. This is just smoked flavoring. So if you want a little extra crunch with a little bit of smoked flavor, this is what you'd add. Or you can add regular bacon. You could actually add meat to this. But I am not going to. I'm not going to add meat to this. Because I believe that, whoever who likes the ground turkey or whatever meat you choose, I believe it'll be good both ways. However, I'm going to make the vegetarian one today. So, there, that'll go in there. I'm going to get started with the spinach and my butter right here. I move this over here and move you guys over here where you can see all those pile of dishes are kind of in the way. So I'm going to move things around. What I want you to see is this pan right here. So I'm going to make that happen. Just lower this guy. Alright, so I think we got it. Turn on this light right here. I'm going to turn my fire on. And I'm going to put in my quarter cup of organic butter. And the reason I like a lot of organic stuff, and it you can use whatever butter you want. I just did some studies on pesticide use and stuff like that. And so in my mind, organic is free of pesticides and other things that can harm you. Doesn't mean it's 100% guaranteed true. There's always those instances where things can get cross-contaminated or whatever. But in my mind, that's what it is. So, okay, so I have my rag here. I'm going to bring the garlic over here. So I have about 4 cloves of minced garlic. I tried to get everything somewhat ready before I started the video. So my butter's melting. It's going. So I'm going to add just want to let that melt a little bit. So my spinach, I used, I want to say about 1.5 pounds of spinach. So it was fresh frozen. So I took it out of the package, I rinsed all the water off of it, and then I pressed down to squeeze most of the water that was in there out. So I got it ready to go. I'm going to turn down the fire a little bit. Okay, my butter is just about all melted. So I'm going to add my garlic. Like, I don't want to miss out on any of the garlic. I just love garlic. And it makes it so important in this dish too. If you like garlic, it just brings out the flavor of the cream, and the cream brings out the flavor of the garlic, and this all goes well together. So there's that. So that's only been in there for a second, so I'm going to put in my spinach. As I said, I've been draining most of the water and liquid out of it. So you can buy it fresh and just do it fresh, or you can use frozen. However, the canned stuff is just way too mushy for this. Okay, so I'm going to stir this spinach around with this butter and garlic. Get it all together. And let some of that, whatever water's left, kind of get out of there. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at that. Look at that. We got all the butter and the garlic going. So what we're making today is a cream-styled spinach inside of a pumpkin. And then I'm going to cut it. There's 4 of us here, and I figure this pumpkin is small, but it's big enough to share amongst the 4 of us. So I'll let that do its thing. Okay, so let this sit. I think it's absorbed all that butter and garlic. I can see the flakes of garlic in there. So you could do this several ways. There's just not one way to make cream spinach. You can do it. I've been looking at different recipes, and I just kind of use what I have and what I think will work best. So a lot of people use heavy cream and butter, or you can use cream of mushroom soup, which, if you like mushrooms, I guess that's okay. And it's kind of weird because I asked Brian, he doesn't like mushrooms so much, but he wanted to use cream of mushroom soup. So I'm kind of doing both because I had already made some cream of spinach, and it was with cream and butter and garlic and Parmesan cheese like I'm doing now. But then I realized, oh, I got to make more because I don't think that little bit that I had will fill up this pumpkin. So I wanted to make more, and so Brian went to go get some cream of mushroom soup. So we're going to mix it all together and see how it works. So this is an experiment for me and for you guys as well. So again, here's my pumpkin. So I still have to cut it. It's still really hot, burning my fingers right now. I'm going to put it back down. So I'm going to cut the top off, and I'm going to take all the seeds and stringy stuff out, throw that away.